Hey there, and welcome to today's video. For today's video, we have a bit of an odd one, and there's a lot to unpack here. Not so much in the video itself, but in what's been happening with Sims these past few days. So going chronologically, last week, Sims made available for the weekend and completely free Eco Lifestyle. So this was quite an awesome thing for a lot of people that wanted to, for example, try out the pack without having to buy it. You had the whole weekend to just play with Eco Lifestyle and then decide whether you wanted to buy it or not. As an added bonus though, I'm not sure if it was everywhere or just here in Canada, which I'm not sure why it would be just in Canada, but the game itself was actually on sale. I believe it was 25% off. So not only did they have Eco Lifestyle for free for the whole weekend, they also had it on sale in case anybody wanted to buy it after the trial was done. Now originally, that was all this video was going to be, just me talking about the fact that The Sims did this, and it's really cool for them to give people the opportunity to try out these packs before fully committing to them. So what you'll see me doing in the video itself is just me taking a house that I had already built, which was a container home, and using Eco Lifestyle and the assets that they have there to make this the way that I originally intended for it to be. Now what I mean by that is Eco Lifestyle has the paint that actually looks like a container. Those are the type of changes that I'll be making. And I also did a few things here and there, like switch out a bed, redid a bit of a bathroom, redid a bit of the living room, and added a whole other area to the backyard, which is basically centered around the things that Eco Lifestyle has available for you. So things like the recycler, the candle making station, the juice fizzer, things like that, just things that are actually in the pack. And if this is a pack that you were debating whether you wanted to buy this or not, I personally think it's really worth it. It has a lot of gameplay and a lot of build and buy mode, so it had quite a lot. But since I tend to build just base game, I didn't want to just build something that was Eco Lifestyle and that was it. That was the whole reason why I took a build that I had already done and basically just reskinned it, let's say. Just so you could get a feel of what different assets are looking like nowadays. That was originally going to be the whole point of it. To add to it though, when I placed this lot, for some reason, it was quite funny, but the world kept glitching out. So I decided to just roll with it because buggy or not, this is the way The Sims are. Sometimes some things don't work, but the rest of it does, and at the end of the day, you have to consider this is all free content. Even the base game itself, you can get The Sims for completely free or even just for $5. Especially around this time of year, come Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas, they tend to have a lot of sales going on, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in the game. But the end point here is that buggy or not, this is all free content that you're seeing that The Sims had provided us for all of last weekend. Now, sure, this has already passed, but these aren't things that are a single event and that's it. These things tend to happen from time to time. So even with how funny it is that it's a bit buggy, at the end of the day, this video was mainly going to be about a kudos to Sims. And then after I had the video all ready to go, the trial for Eco Lifestyle ended on Monday. The following Tuesday, Sims did nothing but announce a giant base game update. Now, base game updates mean that it's free content for absolutely everyone, that everyone is getting for no charge at all, and they added over 1,200 swatches. No, I did not say that wrong. I'm not reading the number wrong. 1,200 swatches. There were about 150 items that all got new swatches to them, and this included absolutely everything. There was flooring, there was wallpapers, there were beds that also had new covers, for example. There were even plants that only came in a couple different variations before that now have at least 8. Now sure, you may think, whoop-de-doo, there was an update, what's the big deal? It's still the same 150 items. The big deal is that a lot of these items are individual items that they basically have to remake every time in order to get them to properly work and to properly color them, and then add them to the game. So giving this to absolutely everyone for free is mind-blowing. Sure, they also announced some kits, which people haven't been the biggest fan of, so maybe it was a bit to deter from that. But you can't knock them at the end of the day. They did provide this absolutely for free. Sure, a lot of it we've been asking for a long time, like, hey, we want matching wood tones with doors and windows, but we finally got it. Now I gotta admit, I did download the update and spent almost 5 hours building right away, but that will be next week's video. For this week, I wanted to show what the Eco Lifestyle Pack was capable of when you're actually building a container house, how it would change it, and how different it would look. So let's keep the timeline going. Here's the Eco Lifestyle House, and look forward to next week to see what I build with the new swatches. Honestly, it took me around 5 hours, but it was mainly because I wanted to build a very specific type of house, which ended up being very different from what I originally had in mind. And I also just spent hours looking at the new swatches. It's amazing how many opportunities that opens up. But anyways, we are getting close to the end of the video, so do let me know what you think of eco lifestyle in general down below. Let me know what you'd like me to try out next, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great weekend!